Today is officially the 35th anniversary of the release of the original Final Fantasy, but not this cool version that released here in the US, actually this version on the Famicom. Now to celebrate, Square Enix has been doing a bunch of different cool live streams talking about the history of Final Fantasy, the impact of these games on the industry, and now they finally announced that the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters, which are essentially bit-by-bit remakes of the old-school games, they're finally coming to consoles, but holy heck, are they expensive. Let's talk about that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. I'll be honest, it's extremely freaking cold. I'm freezing right now. These spotlights are keeping me alive. Let's talk about video games. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a picture of Pikachu's butt. So get ready for that. So here we are over on Twitter. They announced this last night at midnight. Now, the reason they did this apparently is because that was 3 p.m. Japan time. But it was very, very strange because since they dropped this in the middle of the night, most people have already missed the pre-orders. But here we go. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Anniversary Edition. Now you'll notice it's only on the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. The Xbox version is not getting this at all. Xbox One, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X, they're just not getting these games at all whatsoever. It is only coming to PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. Now, the Collector's Edition itself, I must admit, I think this is extremely freaking cool. It comes with 2 sets of vinyl records, so it's a bunch of cool music, which is super great. The anniversary box, which is a 128-page hardcover book of the art of these games, extremely cool, and you get this case. Now, the price on that bad boy, $260. Gosh, coming out spring 2023. Now here's the standard edition. Even the standard edition is $75. This is just, it's so extremely expensive, especially because when you order it, these are extremely limited. They are only on their particular store. And here's the weirdest part of all, in my opinion. If you want even standard shipping, it is $22. Now, Square Enix, I'm not telling you how to run your business, but this seems so ridiculously overpriced for games that have been out on Steam now for over a year, and on Steam they're like $10 each, $5 each. This is just such a very, very pricey bundle, and I say that as a person who actually tracks down and buys every version of every Final Fantasy game. I actually pre-ordered this last night. It cost me $108. Now, they are releasing these games digitally as well. They're going to still be on there. You can buy them without this box. But I think it's weird that this game is already sold out. That I do feel bad. I'm filming this video at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. And I know a lot of y'all who are watching this are as big of fans as I am of the old FF series. So the fact that you guys are waking up to completely sold out copies, this is just bad luck. The only reason I happen to get it is because I came home from a Christmas party and clicked refresh on my Twitter page right as they dropped it. This is just very strange that Square Enix likes to do this in a way that kind of screws people over. A lot of people are even saying that. So look at this. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Oh man, it's sold out. Well, that's going to get resold. The fact that they did this with no warning in the middle of the night for some people, this is a peak Square Enix move. Now, I think it's honestly fantastic that these are coming to console. I've played and beat all of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters as they were coming out on Steam. These are truly the pinnacle of the classic games. Essentially what these are is It's Final Fantasy 1 through 6, but they've put the best translations, so you're getting definitely the original intent of a lot of the jokes, the monster names. They fixed the couple glitches that existed, like some of the old items and stuff in the original Final Fantasy did not work, even if they said they would like give you certain stat buffs, they didn't. So the games are definitely the best versions of them, and I think that's really, really cool, but there is unfortunately one tiny problem that existed in the Pixel remasters that everybody hated that unfortunately still exists, which is that they did not fix the font. So whenever you're playing it, the lettering is super crushed. This is the actual pictures of it. You can see here, this is actually one of the new things they've added, which is a fast forward function. So you can kind of skip some of those random battles while you're trying to power level. But yeah, this font is not only bad, it's just so squished. That's my biggest problem. This is like a cool major fight from Final Fantasy IV that everybody loves, Golbez. And look at this. All this font is just so strange looking. It really does not make sense why they did not decide to fix this. Pretty much everything about these remakes is perfect. The coloring, the new sprites, the animation magic style, all of it completely perfect. The only tiny gripe that anybody has ever had is why does this font suck? So the fact that Square Enix, after having an entire year, did not change that is, I mean, frankly, baffling to me. I'm still very excited for these remakes. I'm glad they're finally coming to consoles because honestly, people are going to get a chance to play them and experience them for themselves. But I guess I'm curious about two things specifically. One, I'm wondering if they're going to sell them individually in a digital format, because right now on Steam, you do buy them one by one. There is a collection. You can like pay a big, I think it's like $40 and you get all of them collectively. But you can also, if you want, just buy the ones you like most. So if you just love Final Fantasy VI, or you just love Final Fantasy III, or just want Final Fantasy I, you can just buy those each on their own. And I'm wondering if they're going to do that as well. Like if I'll be able to buy a bundle of the Pixel Remaster collection, or additionally, I'll be able to just, pick and choose, okay, on Nintendo Switch, I just want Final Fantasy IV. On my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, I just want these ones or that one. I don't know if they're going to. I hope they do, because honestly, that just seems like an easy win, but maybe they are going to sell it as a big package. Now, the other question I'm very curious about is, as a trophy hunter, I am curious if they sell these one by one, if there's going to be a bunch of individual platinum trophies. I wonder if they set up a bunch of specific trophies just for Final Fantasy 1, a bunch of specific trophies just for Final Fantasy 2, because honestly, to me, as a super fan, as a person who's platinumed a lot of Final Fantasy games, and I love doing it, I think a lot of times Square Enix makes really interesting trophies that challenge you to do more than just side quests, but actually beat the heck out of the game. I hope there is a different set of cool achievements for all the games, and it's a really fun set of platinums. It would kind of suck if you could only buy the entire collection and then it only has one platinum, and the platinum is something really basic, like beat all 6 games. Because some people have done that. Not to rag on Konami, but Konami did that with their Cowabunga collection. It was basically just like, all right, once you beat all the Turtles games in arcade mode, and typically don't suck, congratulations, you get the Platinum Trophy. Either way, I personally am very happy that the Pixel remasters are finally coming to consoles. I wish, of course, that they were also coming to Xbox, but I'll take it. PlayStation 4 is the version I bought. I'm going to buy it digitally on the Nintendo Switch because I want to buy it and review it on both. But what do you think about this? Are you excited that these are finally coming out? Are you going to purchase it, or does this seem like, honestly, just kind of a weird deal? Well, thank you so much for watching. Like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, keep dreaming. Okay, you've watched to the very end. It's time to see Pikachu's butt. Look at this. My friend gave me a giant blanket for Christmas last night, and it's freaking Pikachu, and he twerks to do Thunderclap. And also, if you notice, it says that Pikachu has one resistance, and it's DreamcastGuy. He had me a custom-made blanket of Pikachu's ass. Jordan, you're the best bro ever. What the hell?
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.